Why do people develop dementia? Unconsciously, they want to go back to the childhood state, and they want that their family to take responsibility for them because they fear to face challenges of the current situation. Life changing all the time, and we should not be afraid of these changes. But when people start to afraid of these changes and feel that I am not enough to cope with changes, they automatically go into this mode of dependent child. So this is what dementia is, going backwards into dependent child mode. How to heal this problem? Well, I think it's much better to prevent dementia rather than cure it. But still, help is possible at the early stages especially. But later on, if the dementia is already developed, it's very difficult to explain them what I am trying to explain you now. It's basically you need to reverse this pattern of going backwards into the childhood level of dependency and become responsible for everyday life situations and release all the fears of now. Whatever life throws at you, you should say, I am enough to cope with whatever life throws at me. This is the affirmation I think is really good for people if you want to prevent dementia or like you don't want to have it ever. Just keep repeating it to yourself. I am alone is just enough to cope with whatever life throws at me. It doesn't mean that you are alone, but this is the energetic state you need to bring yourself to at the level of this statement. I am alone is just enough to cope with whatever life throws at me. And when you bring yourself to this energetic frequency, everybody will actually come to you and everybody wants to be with you, with people like that who feel I am enough. But when people develop dementia, they go the opposite. They want other people to take responsibility for them, so they feel, no, I am alone, I am nothing, nobody cares about me, I am not enough. So you see what's happening? So to become aware of it is really important. And keep releasing all the fears connected to the changing life. And life always changing, especially when people get older. Family situations become different, everything becomes different. So you should not be afraid of all these changes and just keep saying to yourself, I am alone is just enough to cope with whatever life throws at me. So this is basically it about the emotional pattern for dementia, going backwards to the childhood mode and wanting that family or like other people, maybe government, society, conventional institutions to take care of me. Become aware and release it. So another way to heal it is to clean your brain chatter. Eliminate your brain chatter as much as you possibly can. I have developed other videos to show you how to clean the brain chatter, but I can show you very quickly here how to do that, because clearing brain chatter and keeping your mind calm all the time will help you to never have dementia. Okay, so how to do brine cleansing? You rub your hands together like that until they become warm. Spread them apart like that. Try to bring them together and close your eyes. Try to find the end of your ball. You're holding a ball. Feel the energy between your hands. You're holding an energy ball. See, I'm trying to bring my hands together, but I can't. Okay, and my hands become so tingly. Like I feel tingling sensations in my hands. Okay. Tingling sensations means you feel subtle energy. Now bring your hands 40-35 centimeters from your head and try to find the end of the aura that comes from your brain. Brine has a lot of energetic frequencies, and it is possible to feel it. So bring your hands closer to your head until you feel this resistance. Okay, I feel this resistance. I want to bring my hands closer to my head, but I can't. I feel so much tingling here, tingling sensations in my hands. This is the end of the aura that comes from my brain. So I do test, energy test. Okay, I can just do pushing and pulling the aura. And when I do test, I feel it with my head, that something is moving. So this is the end of the aura that comes from my head. So now you can just clean your brine chakra using sweeping motions. Sweep, 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 and throw into the fire. I have a candle there. Sweep, 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 and throw into the fire. When I do sweeping, I feel that I'm holding dust. Sweep, sweep, and throw into the fire. When I do sweeping and collect this dust, I'm removing the energy that comes from my brine chakra. So it is how I clear the brine. And another technique is to do anti-clockwise movements with your dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so I use my right hand. I need to find the end of the aura. Okay. So this way would be clockwise, this way anti-clockwise. And I do anti-clockwise, scooping as if I'm scooping ice cream. Scoop, 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 and throw into the fire, because the aura comes in a funnel. So you do scooping, scoop, 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 and throw into the fire. So you do it for 2 minutes, 2 minutes per organ, 2 minutes per technique. So you may do 2 minutes of sweeping and 2 minutes of anti-clockwise movements to remove the energy of the brine chakra. After clearing your brine using your hands, you feel that the aura that comes from your brine is very clear, transparent, light, and there is no brine chakra energy at all. Brine chakra energy, when you feel it, it feels like very hot energy, warmer than normal brine, and I feel it like prickly sensations. So you can remove it all and throw into the fire until your brine vibrates with calm, pure energy. So if you keep your brine in this state, calm mind, you will never have dementia, I guarantee. Because vibrations, energy vibrations in your brain becomes balanced.